Imagine living in a place where clouds seem to rest gently on the rooftops, where every morning the air is so pure it feels as if it has never been breathed before. Today, we leave behind the rush of everyday life, the traffic lights, the glowing screens, the hurried steps, and step into one of the most magical corners of the planet. Not a futuristic city, nor a hidden spot on a map, but Grindelwald, an alpine village that seems sculpted by the sky itself. Here, the day doesn't begin with hurry, but with the whisper of wind cascading down the mountains, brushing past wooden windows. There are no honking horns, only the songs of birds and the gentle murmur of streams winding through the village. The houses, built with thick logs and adorned with flowers on their balconies, seem straight out of a storybook. And when it rains, the landscape transforms into something almost magical. In Grindelwald, the mountains are not just a backdrop, they are the stars of the show. Towering and majestic, their snow-capped peaks sometimes seem so close you could almost touch them if you stretched out your hand. Mist rolls gracefully down their slopes, weaving with the wind in a dance that transforms with every passing hour. On rainy days, this dance becomes mysterious, as if the entire valley were wrapped in a spell. Every glance reveals a new detail. The way sunlight breaks through clouds, the shadow of a peak stretching over a green meadow, the crystal streams that sparkle like liquid silver. Even the smallest hill seems alive, breathing with the rhythm of the earth. Paths wind between ancient pine forests and flower-strewn meadows, inviting you to walk slowly, to pause, to notice. Here, nature doesn't just exist, it dominates, guides, and teaches. The air is filled with the scent of pine, wet earth, and wildflowers, a fragrance so pure it seems to carry the memory of centuries. In Grindelwald, the mountains aren't distant or untouchable. They are companions, guardians, and storytellers of a world that moves to its own serene rhythm. Life in Grindelwald moves at its own rhythm, slow and deliberate, yet full of presence. People walk along cobbled streets, exchanging greetings with neighbors, stopping to chat or to pick up fresh bread from the same bakery that has perfumed the village every morning for generations. There are no rush hours here, no frantic hustle. Time seems to float, measured not by clocks, but by the warmth of sunlight on wooden windows and the gentle murmur of mountain streams. Most families live in small houses with gardens or farms, some working with tourism, others tending the land. Even during the busiest months, the pace remains calm, respectful, and deliberate. Every task is done with care, chopping wood, tending animals, or preparing a meal. Nothing is wasted, everything has a purpose. The village breathes in harmony with the mountains. Flowers bloom in balconies and window boxes, birds sing from the rooftops, and the smell of fresh bread, cheese, and pine drifts through the air. Children play freely, their laughter mingling with the sounds of cows' bells echoing across the valley. In Grindelwald, life is simple, yet rich. Every moment feels intentional. Every sight and sound tells a story. And every day becomes an invitation to slow down and truly notice the beauty surrounding you. From a young age, the people of Grindelwald learn to live in harmony with nature. Children are taught to recognize alpine flowers, to understand the subtle changes in weather, and to respect every animal that crosses their path. The connection is deep, almost spiritual. Wildlife is not just observed, it is embraced as part of daily life. Water comes straight from the glacier-fed springs nearby, cold and pure, so that drinking a glass feels like touching the very heart of the mountains. Meals are simple yet unforgettable. Bread, cheese, fresh vegetables, and locally raised meat. Every bite carries a story, every recipe passed down through generations.
The seasons themselves have personalities here. Spring brings shy alpine blooms and fresh mornings. Summer fills the air with the sound of cowbells and long walks in sunlit meadows. Autumn arrives with winds that smell of history, leaves turning gold and red, and a sense of reflection. And winter is a season to feel, to experience fully, when snow slowly blankets rooftops, trees, and paths, creating a quiet world where every step is deliberate and every breath is celebrated. In Grindelwald, nature is not just a backdrop. It is a guide, a teacher, and a companion. Life follows its rhythms, and in return, it offers harmony, wonder, and timeless beauty. Grindelwald is a village steeped in traditions that reveal the soul of its people. Every action here carries intention, turning simple tasks into small ceremonies. Even chopping wood is a dance, done with precision, respect for the tree, and patience that honors the rhythm of life. Many houses are adorned with carved symbols, passed down through generations. Some represent protection, others blessings for a fruitful harvest, and some simply preserve the spirit of the home. These details, often overlooked by visitors, tell stories of centuries of care and reverence for the land. The valley resonates with sounds unique to this place. The echo of an alpine horn at sunset seems to awaken the mountains themselves. Cowbells jingle in a melody that is part of daily life, and villagers claim they can recognize each cow just by its bell. Animals are family here, their presence integral to the rhythm of life. One of the most enchanting traditions is the Summer Solstice Festival. The entire village climbs the heights to light bonfires that illuminate the night. Flames flicker across the mountains, blending with laughter, song, and the memory of those who came before. It is not a tourist attraction, but a ceremony of the soul, a reminder that Grindelwald's magic is found in connection, reverence, and shared history.
Even rain is welcomed in Grindelwald. It doesn't ruin plans, it transforms them. Droplets bring the village to life in subtle ways. Flowers glisten more brightly. Cobbled streets reflect light like liquid glass, and rooftops seem to sing their own delicate melody. After a gentle shower, the air smells of wet earth and pine, carrying a freshness that feels almost sacred. Walking through the village, every detail appears enchanted. Houses often have names instead of numbers, each with a story. Nemblick, view of the sun. Alpenruhe, peace of the Alps. Barena House, house of the bear. These names are passed down like living heirlooms, connecting generations and preserving the soul of each home. The rain also amplifies the rhythm of daily life. Villagers continue their routines with calm precision, respecting the natural flow of the world around them. Children splash in puddles, their laughter mingling with the gentle patter of raindrops. Streams swell, reflecting clouds and peaks, creating scenes that look almost unreal. In Grindelwald, even the simplest moments feel extraordinary. Rain is not an obstacle, it is part of the magic. Every sound, every scent, every shimmer of water reminds those who visit that beauty is not just seen, it is felt, breathed, and lived.
Winter doesn't arrive suddenly in Grindelwald. It begins high in the mountains, their peaks slowly dressing in white, and gradually descends to cover rooftops, trees, and paths. Snow falls with calm purpose, transforming the village into a living painting, each flake unique, each scene breathtaking. Children wake early, cheeks rosy, sleds in hand, and glide down familiar slopes, laughter echoing across the valley. The cold is invigorating, yet comforting. for homes await with warm fireplaces that radiate not just heat, but a sense of heart and togetherness. Even daily chores adapt to the season, clearing snow from rooftops, tending the fire, carrying wood. Each task becomes mindful, deliberate, almost ceremonial. Life does not halt in winter. It slows, deepens, and invites presence. Outside, the silence is profound. No engines, no hurried footsteps, only the crisp crunch of snow beneath boots, the whistle of wind through pines, and distant cowbells marking the rhythm of the valley. Nights are luminous. Soft light spills from windows, the moon reflects off the pristine snow, and stars sparkle above as if the sky itself were watching over the village. In Grindelwald, winter is not an obstacle. It is a companion, a season that teaches patience, celebrates simplicity, and turns every glance at the mountains into a moment of awe. Grindelwald is not merely a village you visit. It is a place you feel. Among pines, snow, and silence, one discovers that the most extraordinary moments in life are often found in the simplest things. The winter landscape becomes a mirror for the soul, inviting reflection, presence, and gratitude. Here, time is measured not by hours or achievements, but by shared smiles, laughter rolling down hills, the rhythm of footsteps on stone paths, and the gentle patter of rain or snow. Each day offers small wonders: the first sip of glacier-cold water, the aroma of bread baking in the morning, the quiet exchange of warmth by a fireplace. Even challenges carry a lesson. Harsh winds, deep snow, or long nights remind villagers of resilience and the promise of renewal. Yet, within these extremes lies profound beauty, the thrill of waking to a landscape reshaped overnight, the magic of clouds weaving between peaks, and the intimacy of connecting deeply with nature and community. In Grindelwald, life slows, senses awaken, and the soul finds space to breathe. It is a reminder that happiness does not require complexity. Sometimes, the most extraordinary things in the world are discovered simply by pausing, noticing, and embracing the rhythm of a place that moves with grace and quiet wonder. If you've stayed with us until now, it's because you've shared in the magic of Grindelwald, a village that is more than just a place. It is an experience, a state of mind. Here, between mountains, pines, snow, and streams, every moment feels intentional. Every glance tells a story, and every breath is a gift. Grindelwald reminds us that the extraordinary does not always lie in grand cities or spectacular feats, but in the simple, quiet, and timeless moments that fill our days with wonder. If you've enjoyed this journey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and give this video a like so we can continue exploring these incredible places together. Let's keep discovering corners of the world where beauty, culture, and life exist in harmony. Remember, sometimes the most unforgettable experiences are found not in noise or haste, but in slowing down, noticing, and truly feeling the world around us.